Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Eurasia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Ocean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. The necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Eurasia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war. One they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head in this.
Mage Squadron, sortie, ASAP. Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Fox 2.
Intersect! Fire the AA! Flee our vehicle out of there!
It's popping off now, Trigger. War has officially begun.
The anti-air radar vehicle's been destroyed! They're going for the radar car!
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
It's an air raid! We're being attacked by enemy aircraft! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle! Where's our support? Go get some fighters or the whole base is gone! Requesting permission to move the vehicle!
intel. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound.
Been destroyed.
Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. Base was too far from Allied territory. Trigger, there's one more to go.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup.
Page 2.
Here's some feedback from those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
All right. This base is worth destroying.
Good work. Keep your mind focused. Enemy missile detected. Evading. Enemy has entered clouds. In pursuit.
Page 2. UAV launched.
Box 2. The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too. Enemy transport destroyed. There's more. Element 1, box 2. Missile, move! All transports have been destroyed, but what are they carrying?
5 targets remaining.
Go forward, taking heavy fire! We aim over clear ground. School 3, has to bail out now.
Bandit destroyed.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
4 targets remaining.
Cover fire! Evading! I'm on this one's tail. If we get the one radar we can't capture, we expanded the front line too quickly. Enemy on your tail! Watch it! Keep your eyes open in those clouds. Missed. The enemy has a lock on you. It's closing. Break.
3 targets remaining.
Good work. They're losing it after their allies on the ground were taken out. Can't say I blame them.
Locked.
Enemy missile detected. Evading.
Behind target and ready to attack.
He took a bite out of me. Breaking.
Page 2's crashed. current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Target destruction confirmed.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Flee our vehicle out of there! What the hell do you mean the nearest air base is fighters?
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Fox 2.
The anti-air radar vehicle has been destroyed! They're going for the radar car!
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Generate! We're being attacked by enemy aircraft!
Mage 2 locked.
Requesting permission to move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer! We need interceptors now! We're using the containers now! Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits, pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. This is reliable, so trust your radars.
The enemy has a lock on you, H2.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Blake, do it! No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Review the setup.
Missile incoming!
Here's some feedback from those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Column 2, you can't go after every target.
All right. This base is worth destroying.
Fox 2. Missed.
Roger 6.
Stay sharp while you're in the clouds.
Break!
Clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lockout to their targets, too. I'm iced up.
Evade! Everything's been burned down!
On target 6.
Mage 2 locked.
Rename over clear ground. School
locked on target.
Mage 2, missile away.
Huh? Keep your mind focused.
5 targets remaining.
Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
Rick! Step forward to hide! Skull 4, missile inbound! Dodge! Roger 6.
Bandit, right behind you.
They're losing it after their allies on the ground were taken out. Can't say I believe them.
4 targets remaining.
Column 4, Fox 2. All transports have been destroyed, but what are they carrying?
3 targets remaining.
Good work, Trigger. And what a lovely pile of scrap.
Launching operations complete. Bolts are free. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away! Wait!
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're cleared to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter.
He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah.
Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go. Shit! I got an enemy in front of me and behind me.
Golem 4, Fox 2.
He escaped into the clouds!
Crap! The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds, the ice will melt.
Mage 2, walking.
Golem Squadron, surround them.
Golem 2, Fox 2.
Mage 2, UAV launched.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more. Golem 2, the enemy's reading you.
Launching UAV.
Where'd he go?
1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Golem 2, Fox 2.
I'm glued to this
this one.
No remaining special weaponry.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
Oh my fucking lord, are you seriously kidding me right now? तब से audio off थी मेरी माँ की चूत.
You've given us
अरे
air
भाई बहन का
superiority by destroying their radar.
माँ की चूत वही skip भाई skip. Like what the fuck is? How the fuck? What the? निम्न. अरे भाई क्या तब से ऑडियो ऑफ. और मैं मुझको पता नहीं. बाकी चूत अभी आता हूँ 2 मिनट में कॉल आएगा. फक हो गया. मैं नहीं पता था भाई. What the fuck? ऑडियो ऑफ थी भाई पूरे टाइम वहाँ की चूत. जब ऑफ नहीं होता तब होती नहीं. अच्छा जब नहीं होनी चाहिए आज मैं खाने के बाद इग्नोर कर रहा हूँ.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel II was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel II is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Ocean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Well, अरे एक ऐसा गेम भी था like जिसमें you can like you operate any vehicle, like you use from aircraft to tanks to trucks to like what, like everything is military grade and like you can fight in all of them. It's like I don't know if it's a battle royale and multiplayer or not. Yeah, there was a game as far as I know. I don't remember. So if like any one of you knows, let me know down in the comment section. And for now, let's get going. मुझे बहुत interesting लग रहा है मेरे को ये गेम. वो पता कहाँ लग रही है मुझे continuously. I'm getting fucked by. Let's do new. Let's try out a different game. This looks cool. Which one is it though? Carrier-based stealth fighter designed for ultimate challenge. I would like this. यार हमने एक बार भी ट्राई किया राइट. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh, that seems cool. But we are fighting against drones, so I guess we need another plane which will like find a way to combat. Oh, what the fuck is that? No fucking way, dude. It's multiple airplanes. What the fuck are you doing, dude? Alright, what is that? What the fuck is this air cannon thingy? Electromagnet. And it's got but oh, this is but integrated electronic warframe system. What does it do this? Electronic support ESM and causing interference system for a period of time. It lowers the efficiency of enemies across a wide area. Why would I? Oh my god, this is awesome. I wanna try this. I'm going to try that shit, whatever that was. Sorry.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Mage 2, begin takeoff sequence. You're cleared for launch.
Specified altitude reached. Restrictions lifted. Good luck.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet and wild and do dirty, dirty things.
Whoa, don't tell me you are in the
Once you
middle
hit
of a
one of them,
hailstorm or
stick to them
shit.
like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like the odds.
I got him. He's mine.
Go with those jerks through your kills.
Nickel. Nickel. Nickel.
Box 2.
Nickel.
There's an enemy on your tail. Cargo, missile fire. Now.
Nickel.
Attack swept the target. Bandit still active. Wait, I kicked them off. They have them spiked. Yeah, I'm on his ass. Bailing out.
Oh, sexy. मेरे को एक सेकंड के लगा है प्लेयर ने मेरी गन फट गई
Use
थी.
chaff and
I'm
flares.
so scared
Your
that
fingers should still move, even if you're in an
I
IG
did something
turn.
that deploys this.
Friendly bot.
4 remaining.
Nickel.
We're getting our ass kicked. Reinforcements.
Oh, sexy. Now I know how to use this.
They won't show up on the radar. Bandits are in the clouds. Locked. Locked on hostile. Missile fire. Evading. They got me.
3 remaining.
Eject. I'm cutting in my crosshairs. We got this. We can't recover. We need reinforcements now.
You got it, brother.
Shaking bandits.
Fox 2.
Thank you. What the fuck? All of them missed?
I have to break. Cargo squadron, chase them down.
What's that music there?
Yeah, I'm on his ass.
Looks like they weren't ready for a fight. Nice kill.
1 remaining.
Fucking in my mission. I just. Well,
Once the enemy gets behind me, that's your chance to take him out.
Roger that.
I will let you. Oh, no, actually, the girl is.
Enemy missile detected. Evading.
Sheesh.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I got the
Broken a
itchy.
sweat.
They have to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break! Break!
Wait, what the hell?
Caution! Missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Bhai, I deployed so many fucking flares. What the fuck is that? Bhai, ye kya hai bencho? No way. What do you mean by that?
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock. Break! Now!
We're just waiting for mission command.
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Watch out, we're surrounded.
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. There's too many of them. These guys will go down easy.
Ammunition zero. Ammunition zero.
All aircraft,
What do you mean
no
by
change in
oh,
game plan.
अच्छा flare की भी वो है ना भाई fuck.
Destroy the Arsenal bird.
But this that thing? God help us. It's hard enough just keeping up with the drones.
Gollum Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Look at that light with the Arsenal bird. What's going on here?
These range missiles, that's some serious shit.
Missile coming at me.
I'm not even getting a chance to like.
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Gotta find the situation.
I can't get a lock.
Column 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
Target is hit.
Missile.
This is column 3, column 2's hit! Status report.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Shit, column 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay. Yo,
Damn,
Golem
it's
1,
turning
heads up.
around.
Check your 6.
Maintain elements.
We lost another friendly.
Skeleton 3's lost.
They just keep coming. What's the plan?
Where's that report?
Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority. How'd that happen?
Missile.
I need to have a here.
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there.
Breaking!
Evade. Control ground. I'm breaking up.
Skeleton 2 lost.
The fuck is that?
We got incoming.
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. They should have surely done for us with a surviving turret.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
Wilco, but column 2's hit. Gotta send her back.
You
Let's
should
get
have
dirty,
done it.
Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Column 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Column 2.
Okay.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
This is getting a little tight.
Okay. You got this.
Retreating aircraft, leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
I'm glued to this one.
Missile launched.
The longer it takes, the worse our odds of getting out of here are. Machines don't get tired.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. Affirmative.
This is Gargoyle 1, leading Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage
Ay,
now.
fuck yeah.
Attack.
Fuck Benjo. Fuck.
Phase 2 is down.
I know Mace 2 is down. With me. What I think? Should we have another weapon? Or is this a good choice? Let's give this one on the short. Agar nahi hota to I'll change the plane on the weapon.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Okay.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in. I'm back and
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
H2, UAV down.
It didn't connect.
H2 locked. Missile launched.
That's it, Trigger. Their machines don't show any mercy.
UAV down.
That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
I'm still shocked up. Bring him on.
I think
Retreating aircraft, leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
Missile. Missile.
Take away.
Missile.
don't right behind.
Missile. Missile.
Don't think, focus.
Missile.
UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. Affirmative. This is Gargoyle 1. Leading Operation Airspace with Column 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Column 2, engage now. Attack.
One bandit. SU-30.
Gargoyle 1, caution, missile!
He's back. It's like he...
Skykeeper, Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Column 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run!
Column and Maid Squadron, help us!
Get those UAVs off of France! This is getting a little tight.
I can't take it!
Box 2.
H2, locked. Miss, that's a miss.
Mage 2 bandit on your 6.
भाई बहुत इंटेंस में हो जा रहा है ये
Breaking! I can't get him off!
Going for the loner.
भाई इतने सा अरे कोई तो हिट होगा यस फक दो
Got one in my sights.
Maid Squadron,
And
get
there
those
you
things
go,
off my
son.
ass!
I'm tied up now. Trigger, can you help him? I'm glued to this one.
Missile away.
That's
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Short-range aircraft. Let's take it easy here, guys. Come on.
Missile headed for friendly.
That's 10 feet. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good. Brody, break off.
Let Column and Maid Squadron handle it. They'll pull through.
Get your asses out.
Lockdown bandit.
This is the one we lost.
Column 4, Fox 2.
Does Maid Squadron still have their hot shot? Then we just might make it out. Don't look back, just have
Bad
faith.
Mage 2.
Column and Maid, we owe you a debt. And we'll pay it.
Not on my
Got a lock on me.
Mage 2, move to support. Other aircraft are in trouble.
He's mine.
How can I retreat with the UAV on my tail?
Distract the bandit. Buy your friend some time.
A few seconds to need light protect for him. Hurry up. I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can.
Mage 2, what are you doing? Shoot those UAVs!
Missile launched.
The longer it takes, the worse our odds of getting out of here are. Machines don't get tired. Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. The weak get eaten.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
I guess one of
Column 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brody?
Afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry.
Taking on multiple UAVs.
अगर everybody is fine, no, not
Just gonna say, we owe him one.
All UAVs have been splashed.
finally, dude.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA.
Oh, did she die?
That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Oh yeah, she's dead.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Thank you. Someone died. I had a flash. What the fuck? That means these fuckers are indestructible. तो बनते ही नहीं हैं.
H2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. The deck is clear.
Oh.
H2, you are cleared for landing. 3,000 to carrier. Lower your speed. 1,500 to carrier. H2, lower your nose. You're too high. Perfect, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back.
भैया गलती से हुआ है. मेरे को जरा कॉन्फिडेंस ना मेरी गांड पे थी कि कब मरूं
Mage Squadron, this is
कि लैंडिंग में ही बेइज्जती करवा के आऊंगा. बट ठीक है. I was pretty scared, but I managed.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral.
Yeah. Next mission, let's go. I wanna continue with the story. And the plane flying is
Here he comes.
pretty good.
Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age.
Obviously good.
The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
A man is known for his work. By his work. Always.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites.
Oh.
That's how come.
That's cool.
Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osea, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osea was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osea down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Erusia, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
A pretty good ambition, I must say. मेरे को भी मैसेज आते हैं। वाह, अच्छा बिग बात है।
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osea's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces.
Okay.
However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Okay, so we have to like go from यहाँ पहुँचना है अपने को start mission is. Okay. I have to find one that is like for stealth. No, that was a stealth. In the stealth. This sounds... This might be it. Okay, so which stealth right? Oh... I can see F44 it is. Harder on some cool shit. Capable of skill. Oh, this is a man version of the bow. I should have used this. I have used it. Yes, I have. Congrats. No way. Phantom 2. Still impressive. Okay, makes it a formidable force against ground army. Known as the stealth booster. Overall means capable of stealth नहीं था यार, ये सिर्फ outclasses every वो पता नहीं ऐसा करके एक outclass word ढूंढ रहा हूँ, मुझे पढ़ा था, I just read it, word outclass. Yes, this is the one. Game सबसे पहले. I think it's time for this. Not this. Oh, reload time इसका कम है. इसका reload time ज़्यादा है, इसका कम है. Rail gun. यार एक्चुअली ना पायलट की एक्यूरेसी इतनी अच्छी है नहीं. भाई कब क्या यूज कर रहा है? not gonna risk it.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Sorry, ASAP.
Operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck. Careful of ice formation in the clouds. Mage 2's in the clouds.
I just missed. Ooh.
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
Oh, this is why this mission is going to be hard. बस पूरे में हवा चल रही है bro.
No problem. Situation normal. No change. RTB going home.
Trigger, you got 2 directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
No, you are. बड़े फील है कि मोटा आगे जाके पतला हो जाएगा.
You're making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you.
Okay. भाई पूरी मेज है ये तो. What if I took that road instead? Oh, I'd have made it easier. Let's go back.
And I'm one of them.
Order an increased alert. Confirm the situation. Situation normal. Nothing here.
You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger. Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
Do we have bandits? Tell me the situation. No problem. Stay alert.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
Missile.
Mage 2, missile! Mage 2, target down.
Missile.
Half of the anti-air guns down.
Missile.
That was good.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Golem Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn.
Understood.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. You all know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before then. Half of the SAM sites are down.
Yeah, I remember this one from IGN.
This is Sea Goblin. We've arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by.
Missile. Missile.
All SAM sites down. All anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are clear to land.
Roger. Rendezvous point in sight.
I'm scared to land.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Sea Goblin, we're up to meet up 2 PIVs.
Oh.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Golem and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the expo Prez's location now. Run for the container!
Locked.
Hostile eliminated.
Let's see. That's called an epic dodge.
Missile launched.
We're swarming. There's no way we can provide adequate cover.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up. UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them. That's about half. Mop up the rest.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off!
UAV down.
Going 2, hang in there.
Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back! Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harley, stay right there!
I need to get there.
Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
That's too soon.
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive?
They got the chopper and Sierra too! That was thermobaric!
What the fuck?
This is Golem 3! Imagine on my 6! I can't get away! Shit! Rocket!
Damn.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Harley. Rescue unit down, along with the soldier who had this radio. I will get Mr. Harley out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out. 3 remaining.
What?
Let's take it up a notch, okay?
We found a Norwegian transport craft. Its engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Harley.
It'll do. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose 1? That's the best you can come up with?
The enemy has a lock on you, H2.
Missed.
No way. 90 got out. I'm just gonna go with this. Punch back.
H2, missile! You're almost out of special weaponry.
Yeah. Ooh.
UAV confirmed down.
Stay sharp while you're in the clouds.
UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down.
Wait, that no.
Good night.
1 remaining.
That's too many. We can't take all of them.
Gotta pick that up. Let's stop it. Hello. How are you? Oh,
Missile inbound, even aim!
there you go. Have it.
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off.
Alright. Mother Goose 1 taking off.
Destroyed.
Mr. Harley wants to send
Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs.
They
Gollum,
literally
intercept
named
the
it Mother
UAVs.
Goose 1.
Golem 1 will kill. That last
Oh my
battle
God,
taught
let
me
it
a
die
lot
already.
about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element.
Wilco, forming up.
ठीक है जो है वो है Whoa, there's a whole
Ammunition 0. Ammunition 0. Ammunition 0.
UAVs at the transport.
Golem 3,
Orders are to fire
Right.
warnings. Yes, sir. He's an old timer. That's works how UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. This isn't exactly a fighter. Understood. An arsenal bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Bandit has a lock on me.
Cargo 1, where's the signal? Convoy squadron, stand by for my order. Almost out the White House. I need the harbor. Get home. That ship isn't one of ours. Where's the signal? Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
What the fuck?
One here. We're about to leave the
What am I
airspace.
going to do?
Keep your fingers crossed.
method, the scroll. Oh, sorry. That was a long ass call.
It's time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron. Babel.
No, fuck it. Just play.
3 minutes from...
Gargoyle 3 to Babel.
Wo my
Double
system
Roger.
Nice. I watch it. नहीं है अरे नहीं तो लगना
Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed?
The IUs can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, reporting to.
HQ, one hit was scored. The rest were intercepted by UAV. The elevator swim brake took a crash. Nothing more.
no
Roger, continue to maintain air superiority. Missile headed for friendly.
Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Can Mr. Harley, please?
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course. Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
What are they doing in the air?
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond. Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here.
Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take him down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining. Miss. That's a miss.
Lock acquired.
Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harlan, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal Bird Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
The UAVs are continuing their attack.
They're obsessed with that transport.
UAVs launched from Arsenal Bird Liberty, heading toward the AO.
Is the former president still alive?
Mage, destroy those UAVs and keep Mother Goose 1 safe. Mage 2, clear out the bogies near...
Mage 2!
Oh my god. Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was OG. A friendly missile hit him.
नहीं
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire. I saw it.
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. The Rusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye on the hatchway. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal Bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately. Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand?
यार तो भाई I was not supposed to. What the fuck just happened? It was unintentional. And who knows though? But it was unintentional.
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
Oh my fucking lord, you guys suck. I ain't landing. मैं हवा में उड़ता रहूँगा. मार चुदाओ सारे. What's the use though? Cannot fly it. What's going on? Oh.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this. Talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here.
Oh, that jet is supersonic?
Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
The look on her face, like, oh my god, this character is amazing. It's like a Tomb Raider game or something.
Alright
like
guys,
that.
I'll let you in on some
belongs to that
juicy
game.
info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial.
Oh.
He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh.
Whoa.
His tag name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire. And as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how many we'll lose today. Better than solitary.
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
Okay, I'm just gonna... You know what, I just did it. You obtained a new aircraft. I think I have a choice of aircraft here. Oh my god, I do have a choice of aircraft. Boy, let's go. First, I'm gonna solve this one looks cool. Even is like quite well balanced. Oh my god, these missiles.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
Lord. Bless me. Oh, I just want to complete this mission. इसके बाद हमें game change.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
My blood's boiling!
Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back.
Spare 8, when you land, your ass is grass.
Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked.
Damn.
You're good.
Let's make this more interesting.
Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil. Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter. Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah!
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base.
Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one.
Even if you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me? Righto.
Major 43, this is Square 1. Numbers we can handle. Proceed with us. Square 200, get into formation.
That's missed up. Spare 15, you're too far away. No time for sightseeing.
Look at them. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing.
Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower!
Hey, what's with all the shaking?
There's smoke!
Send in the fire team.
Do not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order you to shoot down all? Commander McKinsey? Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're clear to engage. Show no mercy.
Be done by now. I have to rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill
After
trigger?
it starts. This is the Peter.
The count's going
I
forward.
decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me.
Who's gonna dance to your line?
I'll show you all how it's done.
bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty. Fox 2.
Fox 2. I've yet to confirm the destruction of the targets. Continue on with the mission. Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Oh yeah.
Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
Nickel.
Fox 2.
Nickel.
Don't break from your bar! We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. Cross call. Where the hell are we out here?
Nickel.
I don't trust them for nothing.
Did they really think they could get a bunch of convicts to just put on a show?
Other time.
Target acquired.
I don't know.
Bandit on my tail. I'm hit! Giving it another go.
Nickel.
Anyone's gonna take the top score from me. My blood.
I'm behind the enemy. Spare 6, Fox 2.
Attack this!
This is decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Nickel. Nickel.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer.
Nickel.
Gee, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Nickel.
We're losing escort! Hurry it up! Finish the job and let's get out! Oh, only one of us killed!
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
क्या हो रहा भाई मेरे को नहीं पता चल रहा मैं अभी कहाँ हूँ
Stall warning. Stall warning. Nickel.
Find it.
Nickel. Nickel.
Drop your payload and maintain balance. We'll bail out after that.
Nickel. Nickel.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
Are you... Wilco, Ben and McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
Nickel. Nickel. Nickel.
Enemy interceptors firing!
Nickel. Nickel. Nickel.
They took a bite out of me. Breaking!
Nickel. 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 Nickel.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Chew on lead, pal.
Nickel. 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 Nickel.
The enemy has escaped!
Nickel. Nickel.
Trigger again!
With me! We're on fire! We're going down!
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Making the target. Can't maintain altitude! Bailing out!
Spare 6, Fox 2. This is a pretty nice ride. Food service pretty good. Can't believe these seats used to be scrap. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad temper convoy. Oh yeah! Let's do this.
Sperry, watch your mouth.
And Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, Tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 3 targets remaining.
Bingo! Good going! That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
I need to have a lock on at all moments.
We've never had so many casualties.
Two targets remaining.
Why in the world would someone be a squadron of convicts? Gotta be some kind of reason. Now the paper-mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Because every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
You're mine. Group 3, Fox 2.
Hell yeah! Hey, do you have a read on the situation?
Bandit acquired. Firing.
I should have put it all on Trigger. Trigger is down!
Finally. We're dead, right? अपनी खेलना पड़ेगा हो गया भाई मेरा मैं कमेंट्री भाई मैं बोल भी नहीं पा रहा although do let me know how you like this game. I so far enjoyed not much though but enjoy Valorant more. चलो for now that's all रात में देखना stream किया था till then have a great day, take care and peace.